Every line here is a walk somebody actually made. The longest one ends at the bottom of Chile. Almost everyone who set out failed, and one of these lines is why you carry DNA from another species. Now watch it run backwards. 315,000 years ago, our species already exists, and not in one place. For 200,000 years, it spreads across Africa, long before anyone leaves. The first ones we can trace go north, more than 90,000 years ago. At Skhul and Qafzeh, in what is now Israel, they buried their dead. The sites are dated. The line between them is the probable route, so it is drawn broken. One goes further, into what is now the Nefud desert of Saudi Arabia. A single finger bone, 87,600 years old, give or take 2,500. It was lying beside the tooth of a hippopotamus. Because Arabia was grassland and lakes. And look at the sea, 30 to 40 meters below today. The coast is wider, but every strait is still open water. There are no shortcuts yet. Then the rain stops, the lakes go, and these people leave no descendants at all. Not one line among the 8 billion of us. Now, watch the sea. Ice locks up the water and the coast starts walking outwards. By 50,000 years ago, it is 68 meters lower, and the map is a different map. Bab el-Mandeb, the strait between Africa and Arabia. 29 kilometers of water today, with the sea 50 meters down, under 4. This is the one that holds. Everyone alive outside Africa today comes from this crossing, and from the branches it splits into. One branch goes east along the coast, through India, into a Southeast Asia that is not islands yet. Borneo, Sumatra, and Java are one shelf, joined to the mainland. You can walk it. And then the walking stops. Beyond that shelf, the water is over 200 meters deep, and it never dried. At least one of these crossings is close to 100 kilometers, with no land in sight at the far end. They cross anyway, and on this branch there is a second meeting. People in New Guinea and Australia carry up to 5% of the DNA of the DENISOVANs, a population we barely have bones for. 2 branches, 2 different kinds of human, 2 mixtures. Northern Australia has a date of 65,000 years, older than the dispersal the genetics can see. Both readings are still argued, and we are not going to pretend otherwise. Another branch turns northwest, into a Europe that is not empty. Neanderthals have been living there for 200,000 years. They meet. 59 ancient genomes and 275 living ones dated to 46,364 years ago. One shared event. This is the line I promised you at the start. It is why everyone outside Africa carries 1 to 2% Neanderthal DNA, including you. But not everyone who reached Europe stayed. In Bulgaria, in Romania, in Germany and Czechia, we have whole genomes of people from this wave who left nobody behind. One cave held 6 of them. 2 were a mother and her daughter. A third branch goes north into Siberia and keeps going. What is now the Bering Strait is not a strait. It is a dry plain, hundreds of kilometers wide, and it stays dry for thousands of years. They walk into an empty hemisphere and go down the coast fast. Footprints in New Mexico are 23,000 years old, and in southern Chile, Monte Verde, about 14,500. The working consensus, though a study in 2026 disputes it, and about 30 researchers have pushed back. And it still was not over. While Monte Verde had already been lived in for 13,000 years, half the Pacific had never been seen. Madagascar was settled from Southeast Asia, not from the African coast 400 kilometers away. Aotearoa, New Zealand, around 1280, the last large habitable land on Earth that anyone reached. Notre Dame had been under construction for a century. From Ethiopia to Cape Horn, in a straight line between the sites, is 28,889 kilometers, and it took about 1,700 generations, an average of under 1 kilometer a year. We did not conquer the planet. We leaked into it slowly, and mostly we failed.